Hi, and welcome to Noel the First, Hawaii edition. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what it's like to drive the road after the Road to Hana. So if that interests you, give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned. So if you're planning a trip to Maui, you will quickly discover that one of the top things to do is to drive the Road to Hana. But what many people typically do is they drive to Hana and then they turn around and they come back. And in fact, they're sort of encouraged to do that by many people and also by many rental car companies, because they will say that your car is not covered if you drive the stretch after the Road to Hana. And that's because parts of it can be very bumpy and it's seen as being sort of treacherous and dangerous. But my husband and I, after doing a little bit of research and talking to people who had done it, were really intrigued, and we decided we wanted to go all the way through. We didn't want to come back. I'm one of those people, I really hate backtracking. I like to keep going on an area I haven't seen, and I love making a complete loop. That's just me, but if that sounds like you as well, I think you'll find it much more satisfying to go all the way through. So in this part here, you can see how lush and jungly everything is. And these are the reasons why you can really appreciate a Jeep where you can take the roof off, which we did shortly after we passed through this section, after we came up to a waterfall and we parked. Look at that spectacular waterfall. Jeez. I don't even know if does he mention this one? I don't even know. Alright. That's beautiful. So this is the unpaved part. Clearly. This is some crazy shit. Feels like a road, like a service road. Oh my god, that's kind of that makes me nervous. Open roof. And here we're coming up to someone driving a regular rental car, but they are going very slow. And as you will see, they pull over and they let us pass. So they did not seem to be having a good time. They definitely seem to be driving very tentatively, and I almost feel like I don't even know if they continued going. I don't know if they turned and went back. So it definitely pays to have a Jeep. Watch out, just pay attention in case somebody's coming on this road. I mean, what happens? What do you do? God, that's nerve-wracking.
It's just like looking up at it.
Yeah, don't. Oh my God, that's just like, jeez Louise. Don't fall in the ocean. Don't fall in the bay. So if you're wondering what it's like to drive the road past Hana, this is what you're dealing with. Some dirt, some rough paved, some smooth paved, but very narrow, super narrow, as you can see here.
Yeah, plenty of room.
And sun's in our eyes, but we're gonna make it by sunset, which should be very nice. But yeah, we are in a Jeep. We're in a four-wheel drive, so yeah, this part, we did see somebody in a regular car driving this, so you can do it, but it definitely is rough. So I don't know what is this part of the road called? The road after Hana. That's the real one. That's the real brave one. So after that rough patch, the road did get smooth again, and it seemed like we had it to ourselves, except for the occasional cow. I just feel like the landscape on that side of the island is so varied, so you come out of the jungle and then you go across plains, and then even this terrain here is so interesting and textured and pretty. Until you come up to the chain-wrapped mountains, that made me nervous. Now here we are chasing the sunset, and this part was absolutely breathtaking. It was really thrilling to go over each hill until we finally got to the clearing where we could see the sunset, which I did not capture on video. You kind of get the sense of it here though, as we're going toward that beautiful orange glow. But I did include some photos of that sunset. I'm always thinking about where I'm going to eat at the end of an epic day. And we found this adorable restaurant that we went to 2 nights in a row called Kula Bistro. We hadn't even heard of it. It wasn't mentioned in any of the guidebooks we read, but we had done wine tasting the day before at Maui Wine, and one of the ladies who worked there suggested it, and it was an awesome suggestion. So we went 2 nights in a row, and that's where we ended our day, as you can see here. And it was just the perfect cap to a perfect day to have this amazing meal, an amazing dessert. So I highly suggest it. They have nothing to do with this video. I kind of wish they did, because it's an awesome, awesome restaurant and I can't wait to go back. But anyway, we had an amazing, amazing time. So I hope you will as well. I'd love to hear any comments about whether you've done the road after the Road to Hana. I'd love to hear any questions you have, and I will definitely answer them. So please comment below. But if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and thanks so much. Hana. Helicopters. And if you're going to Maui, congrats, you're going to have an awesome time. Maui is frickin' magical. That's what I have to say about it. Frickin', I'll put the words here, frickin' magical. It's just, I don't know how else to describe it. It was amazing.